13 Wonderful benefits of apples for health, skin and hair. Apples are one of the most consumed fruits in the world. Being rich in antioxidants, flavonoids and dietary fiber, they certainly provide a lot of health benefits. Apples are usually round in size with 5 to 10 centimeters in diameter. They are found in different colors like green, red and yellow. There are different varieties of apples which include McIntosh, Fuji, Red Delicious, Gala, Crispin, Braeburn, Honeycrisp, Jonah Gold, Granny Smith, Empire, Golden Delicious, Cameo, Jazz, Macon, Ambrosia, Paula Red, Crips Pink, Cortland, and so on. Health benefits of apples. 1. Aid in weight loss. Apples are high in fiber and low in energy density, which make them weight loss-friendly fruit. A study showed that people who ate slices of apples before a meal felt fuller compared to people who consumed applesauce, apple juice or no apple products. Another study also showed that overweight women who ate apples lost 1 kilogram of weight due to the fiber content. 2. Lower blood cholesterol. Apples lower the risk of heart disease by lowering blood cholesterol levels due to the presence of soluble fiber and polyphenol antioxidants. Studies have shown that apples can reduce the buildup of plaque in the arteries, which leads to atherosclerosis, which causes heart attacks and strokes. 3. Promote gut health. Apples contain pectin, a type of soluble fiber that works as a prebiotic in your gut. This fiber travels to your colon and promotes the growth of good bacteria by feeding it. This helps in maintaining the balance of gut microbiota. Gut bacteria is needed for proper digestion of food. 4. Prevent diabetes risk. Many studies have shown that consuming apples lowers the risk of diabetes. The fiber content in them has been shown to reduce blood sugar levels. Fiber slows down the absorption of sugar and helps control blood sugar level, thus reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes. 5. Prevent Alzheimer's disease and dementia. According to a 2006 study, quercetin, one of the antioxidants found in apples, reduced cellular death caused by oxidation and inflammation of neurons. Drinking apple juice increases the production of the neurotransmitter acetylcholine in the brain, which results in improved memory, thereby preventing Alzheimer's disease and dementia. 6. Reduce cancer risk. Apples, apple juice and other plant compounds in apples have anti-cancerous effects. Apples contain phytonutrients that can prevent lung cancer and colon cancer. A study found that people who consumed 1 or more apples a day had a lower risk of getting colon cancer by 20% and breast cancer by 18%. 7. Improve bone health. Apples contain antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds that have a positive effect on bone health. A study found that people who consumed more apples and other apple products had a higher bone density and more calcium compared to people who ate fewer apples. 8. Fight asthma. The antioxidant content in apples protects your lungs from oxidative damage. Apple skin contains quercetin, which regulates the immune system and lowers inflammation associated with asthma and allergic reactions. A study showed that individuals who consumed the most apples had the lowest risk of asthma. 9. Protects the stomach from NSAIDs. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs (NSAIDs), a class of painkillers, injures the lining of the stomach. Apples are said to help protect stomach cells from injury caused by NSAIDs due to the presence of 2 plant compounds called catechin and chlorogenic acid. 10. Improves eyesight. Studies have shown that people who eat a diet rich in fruits containing antioxidants including apples are 10 to 15% less likely to get macular degeneration and cataracts. Apples maintain proper eyesight and aids in the treatment of night blindness. 11. Boosts immune system. Soluble fiber present in apples is said to reduce inflammation linked to obesity-related diseases and strengthens the immune system, according to a university study. Soluble fiber works by changing the immune cells from pro-inflammatory, angry cells to anti-inflammatory, healing cells that help the body recover faster from infections. 12. Boost iron levels. Apples have good amounts of iron that help in boosting iron levels in the body, which is good for patients with anemia. In addition to that, the vitamin C in apples aids in absorbing non-heme iron from plant-based foods. 13. Provides healthy teeth. Apples contain malic acid, a naturally occurring substance that gives a slightly sour taste to apples. This acid improves oral hygiene by stimulating the production of saliva in the mouth, reducing tooth decay by decreasing the bacteria. It also helps to whiten your teeth. 14. Promotes healthy skin. Apples work great as skin toners that help tighten your skin and stimulate blood circulation. It lightens, brightens and soothes your skin from sunburns due to its cooling properties. Apples also have anti-aging properties that help delay fine lines and wrinkles. 15. Stimulates hair growth. Apples contain a compound called procyanidin B2 which stimulates hair growth and prevents hair thinning. In addition, the phenolic compounds, antioxidants and vitamins in apples prevent hair fall and treat dandruff. How to eat apples. Apples can either be eaten directly or had in the form of juice. Add sliced apples in your green salad for a sweeter taste. Applesauce is another way to eat apples. It is made by cooking sliced apples, water and sugar in a hot oven. Consume apple slices with peanut butter as a snack. Add apple slices to your oatmeal. Health risks of apples. Apples are acidic in nature, so if eaten in excess may damage your tooth enamel. Dentists recommend cutting apples into slices and chewing them with your back teeth and rinsing your mouth after eating to wash away the acids and sugars. Apple seeds are poisonous because they contain a chemical compound called amygdalin which releases cyanide, a powerful poison. Chewing the apple seeds will release toxins in the digestive system and pose harmful risks. So, avoid having apple seeds. Peeled or unpeeled apple, which one should you eat? How do you eat your apple? Do you peel and eat it or do you consume it with the skin? Some people don't prefer eating the skin on the apple due to the fear of pesticides and the presence of wax on the skin. In this video, we will be writing about whether peeled apple or unpeeled apple is good. Apples contain vitamins and minerals such as vitamin C, potassium, fiber, carbohydrates and other plant compounds like quercetin, catechin and chlorogenic acid. One medium-sized apple has only 95 calories. Apples are also high in polyphenols which have antioxidant effects. This antioxidant is found both in the skin of the apples and the flesh. Read on to know which is better, peeled or unpeeled apple. There are many who prefer to eat an apple by peeling off the skin, but when you do, you are also peeling off its nutrients. Here are some of the powerful reasons to never peel off the skin again. 1. Fiber in the peel. One medium apple peel has about 4.4 grams of total fiber. The apple peel has both soluble and insoluble fiber, but about 77% of them is insoluble fiber. This fiber prevents constipation by binding with water and pushing the digestive waste through your large intestine. On the other hand, soluble fiber makes you feel full, prevents blood sugar spikes, and slows down the absorption of nutrients. It also further aids in lowering cholesterol. 2. The skin is loaded with vitamins. An apple peel is loaded with 8.4 milligrams of vitamin C and 98 IU of vitamin A. Once you peel off the skin, it will reduce to 6.4 milligrams of vitamin C and 61 IU of vitamin A. Did you know almost half of an apple's vitamin C content is just under its skin? So, it is a good idea to consume apples with their skins. 3. The skin is powerful to keep cancer at bay. A study from Cornell University in 2007 showed that compounds called triterpenoids are found in the skin of the apples. These compounds have the ability to kill the cancerous cells and are especially targeted at colon, breast and liver cancer cells. According to the American Institute for Cancer Research, apples are an excellent source of antioxidants. These antioxidants can lower the risk of lung cancer. 4. Apple skin can ease breathing problems. Quercetin, a flavonoid, is mostly found in the peel rather than the flesh of the apple. A study found that people who consume 5 or more apples every week have better functioning of the lungs due to the presence of quercetin. This lowers the risk of asthma. According to a 2004 study, quercetin fights off tissue damage in the brain associated with Alzheimer's disease and other degenerative problems. 5. The apple skin will help in weight loss. Well, this is a good news for people who are looking to lose weight. The skin of the apples contains ursolic acid, an essential compound that can fight obesity. Ursolic acid increases muscle fat, which in turn burns calories, thus lowering the risk of obesity. 6. Other nutritional benefits of the skin. According to the University of Illinois, the skin of the apple contains important minerals like potassium, calcium, folate, iron and phosphorus. These minerals have different functions in your body, from maintaining strong bones to regulating cell growth and producing healthy red blood cells. How to eat apple peels. Most of the apples have pesticides on them unless they are organic. Washing the apples properly before cutting will remove pesticides and also the wax coating on the skin to make it look fresh. If you don't like eating the apple skin, consider baking it as it helps soften the skin and can make it more palatable. You can have a piece of apple with peanut butter, or you can try grating it in your desserts. This will let you enjoy the taste of the skin.